Hello, everyone who's watching. My name is Alejandro Villaseñor, and I'm happy to be here with one of our filmmakers of this 14th International UVAQ Short Film Festival. Here with us is Mary Trunk, who's from the USA. How are you, Mary?
I'm very good, thank you.
Well,
how are you?
Fine, thank you. We're very happy that you are here with us. And we would like to start, if you could tell us a little bit about the project, this project called Falling. What is it about?
The film is an experimental film that is really about my exploration into gesture and everyday movements that I've always been interested in because I used to be a dancer and a choreographer. And I really like the idea of taking movements that we normally think of as just things everyone does and put them in a new context of seeing them in a new way. You know, like in the film, you see someone falling over and over and over again, but she's always picking herself back up. And in dance, you normally see people sort of defying gravity. So in my case, I wanted to change that. So that's part of what the film is about. It's really, I'm hoping that people will look at it and bring their own interpretation to it as well.
Yes, of course. And I can imagine all the challenges you had to face during this project. So what were these challenges that you faced as a creator?
Well, let's see. I would say the film is actually, it started out as a Super 8 film, so actual film, and then I had it digitized to video. So it was looking at that footage. I actually re-looked at it because I shot it quite a while ago and seeing it years later and thinking, what is it saying to me now? What's it telling me to do with it now? And so in some ways it's really a new interpretation of the piece, and because I combined two pieces together to create Falling. And that was, I really enjoy doing that because you look at material and you have to sort of decide, what is it saying to you? What do you want to do with that? So I don't know if it was a challenge, but it was definitely a rewarding challenge, I would say, because it did speak to me.
Of course, and well, something that we as creators think is that creativity is really a fundamental part on these projects. So we would like to know, what was the creating process for you as a director of this film?
I am the kind of person that I like to set up constraints and set up parameters for myself. And then within that, I let things I cast the net from there. Like, for example, I'm the kind of person that when I go to a grocery store, I don't have a recipe. I see what looks good and then I bring it home and see what I can make with it. So in this case, I had some ideas, but nothing that I had clear in my head yet. I had things I wanted to bring together, and I started to bring them together. And one of the things that I did as a choreographer and a dancer is I would bring movements to my dancers and say, here are the gestures, here are the movements, here's the order. And I wouldn't impose meaning on them. I would wait for them to see how the movements made meaning for them. Because it's all, if I asked you to do something like this or like this, it feels different. So that would add something new. It was a real collaboration. So that's really me kind of making people and things and ideas kind of come together, and then I sort through it all and make it work for me. So then it's another layer of interpretation and another layer of transformation.
Of course, it's a really complex process, and I think that, as you said so, everyone has a different interpretation of things, right? So what do you expect people to receive after watching Falling?
That is a good question. I would say that I hope they can experience it and not try too hard. I think the way it's put together with the repetition and the music and the rhythm and the pacing, I think it has a physical reaction and an emotional reaction. So I hope that people can have that experience. And I wouldn't say that it has a strict narrative, but the way I edited it, it has an arc to it. And I think that's what I would call sort of a physically emotional experience.
Well, that's wow. Thank you very much for sharing this with me. And
Sure.
and we're very pleased that you are a part of this edition. We wish you the best of the lucks in this edition of the festival, and the best of luck in all of your projects. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And thanks so much for organizing all this. So I look forward to seeing more work in the festival as well.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it.
All right, you take care.